Look, I'm gonna level with you. This game is very dark and violent, so if that's not your thing, you might want to steer clear from this series.
Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die. Both of us knew how this would end. In pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
I'm honestly not surprised. Anyway, I hate villains like this. Like, they're good villains because you hate them, but like these villains that are so confident, like they feel like they can't be touched, you know? Someone just got wrecked.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
What?
Max Payne.
What?
This is futile.
I'm not autographed, by the way. This is Max Payne, if I forgot.
Deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done.
I keep forgetting all the time.
You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
Oh god, that's a helicopter. Equip your Berettas here. You do need to do some damage to the helicopter, I feel like. Or else he'll never leave. But he can completely wreck you if you're not careful. When he shoots at the middle pillar, you get behind it. And then you repeat the process until you're done. Okay, it's going away. It went away. Now I'm fairly certain. Boop. Come on, boop. Boop already. Boop already.
Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle.
Am I?
You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
Really, Horne? Do you really think the guy came all this way just to kill you? You think he'll stop just because you said, oh, well, now you're fucked? That's not how it works. You jackass. I hate villains like this that think that the word is law. Guess that's why they make good villains. Hello. But still, villains like this make me mad. And it makes me so glad when they get their just desserts. You probably know why I equipped the Berettas again. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think he can hit us all the way over here. So as long as you unload him from here, you should be fine. Eventually he'll go away. See? I have a lot of jackhammer ammo. I should use a bit of it. Do I have anything? I don't think so.
Max Payne, face it. You are up against an unbeatable force. You have already lost.
No one's there.
You have lost.
The guy will come from behind!
Free from your pain. Accept it. Surrender. Give up.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us a signal.
I don't think the grenade hit anywhere near me. Now, the best way I found to deal with this is to shoot them like so. Now I'm gonna use some more painkillers here. Save a bit. Okay, now, if I remember correctly... Get wrecked. I remembered correctly. Killer suits. You're not so deadly now, are you? Now that I can predict the future. This part is quite clear in my mind. Had a lot of trouble with it. And this is the last part before I go back to Dead on Arrival too, so... Oh, that would prove to be fruititous? Oh, the jackhammer. Such a good gun. Such a good gun. Backup? You want backup? Backup this? You titty twister? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. These aren't even insults.
What do you mean he's unstoppable? You are superior to him in every way that counts. You are better trained, better equipped. You outnumber him at least 20 to 1. Do your job.
I thought she was talking about Max for a second. It was where I was like, well, thank you. But that's not the case. These guys aren't that smart, honestly. This guy just rolled in front of me. He did a barrel roll. We're really close to the part where I last saved in Dead on Arrival. We're really close. Okay, so she has like glass on the floor so she can look down. I think it's weird. Can I? Yeah, I can. Look, this is weird. Why would anyone have this in their office? Just weird. I'd be frightened. Whoa, I'm gonna fall. So, this is the exact part where I stopped on Dead on Arrival. So I guess I'll do this on Fugitive, then I'll go back on Dead on Arrival. Don't worry, I'll show me dying over and over again to Horne on Dead on Arrival. Don't you worry your head. If he just pressed it... Oh, it's this button. Anyway. I will show myself dying and dying over and over again on Dead on Arrival to Horne. Don't worry. Jackass. You thought it would work? She can take a lot of bullets for someone who's not wearing a freaking vest!
Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Now there are two possible endings to this. I'll show you both. Or at least I'll do my best to show you both. As you can see, the game is kind of being quite obvious on what you have to do here. You have to shoot those things. However, if we wait long enough, what will happen is one of the endings. Yeah, that's one of the endings, believe it or not. Now, the way to actually win this fight...
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Is to, as you can clearly see what has to be done. The game tells you quite obviously what has to be done. You have to shoot the masts. As you can see, broke off on the other side, on that side. And I'm still... God... Fucking damn... There. We have to shoot that. And that triggers that scene that we saw before. Of her getting into.
As soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
Of her getting into the helicopter. However, we still have 1 minute to lift off. And what we have to do is really easy. We cannot get to the other side. What we have to do is this. Or I could shoot the thing. That works too. And this is the real ending of the game. Full circle.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger.
And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven. The cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! NYPD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.
Ah. And we got it. This is the end of the game. Thank you for watching. I'm really glad I got to do this to do this game. And did you see Max smile at the end? I think that's just perfect. It's just goddamn perfect. Just a goddamn perfect ending. Just love that ending. Just Max smile. He's finally done. He finally got Horne. This is probably one of my favorite games. One of the first games on the PC I played. not counting, edutainment games. Like one of the first serious hardcore PC games I played. And I was stuck with it to the end. I loved playing Max Payne 2, so I'll play that eventually. I think I'm going back to Fear this time. I promise I'm going back to Fear and doing the DLCs, the expansions. There wasn't DLC at the time. But that's not the next episode. The next episode is me doing the final the final bonus level of the game that you get when you beat it on Dead on Arrival. And the final, and then I gotta do the all the secrets in the game, the video with all the secrets, including the tutorial secrets. So yeah, we're not done yet. We're not out of the fire yet. We still got a lot to do. So for now, I guess I'll speed up the credits, and I'll see you guys on the next part. On the flip side. Bye bye.